The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in and welcome in. This is the 2025 early summer edition of The Local Show. I'm your host, Tom Soccocio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts.
I'm having fun. It is summer-ish here, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Days are getting warmer, and I like being outside.
Did you catch any big fish or anything?
I've got a few little ones. Nothing to write home about, but I have one that I still have to clean up. It's in the fridge. I got to clean it
Very
out.
nice.
But,
and the boat will stay up in Henderson Harbor. It won't be down in Oneida.
We're leaving it up there. Yeah.
Well, at least the bottom will be cleaner.
There we go. That is so true.
Isn't that the
That's
truth?
a very good point. We'll let the zebra mussels cling on and clean. You know?
Right. Clean it off. Lou Burke, how are you, buddy?
Good. How are you?
My boating friend. Boats are a big deal of what you do, right?
Absolutely.
Canvases all over the place.
Canvases, upholstery, a lot of different stuff.
How long you been doing this business?
Long time.
Yeah. Well, he's in his 50s, and he's been doing it since his teens.
You were a teenager,
doing
right?
it a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Long time.
Did somebody mentor you? Did you like have somebody who's
well?
It's a good question,
yeah, it's
though.
a good question.
Really
Yeah.
good question.
Yeah, we burned through all it.
Because it's nothing you can learn in college. You know what I mean? You have somebody has to teach you.
Yeah, it's definitely taught, but it's a lot of self-taught too.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah.
So you made a few mistakes. What you're
Lots of
telling me.
mistakes, correct them and hide them.
Yeah, no kidding.
So what? Tell me, Canvas is Canvas. Tell me what it is you're doing this time of year. What's hot and what's not?
Well, we're doing a lot of boat interiors. We do some restaurant work. We do canvas for boats, tops, covers. Just the same old life.
But it hasn't changed. I mean, what you did 40 years ago and what you do now, people still need canvas. I know you did my boat several years back, and it's holding up great, by the way. Thank you very much.
Products changing, but product stays the same too.
Yeah, like they haven't changed the material too much. Canvas is still
not really.
canvas, right?
I try to buy Sunbrella, which is an American-made product.
Sombrero is American-made?
Sunbrella.
Oh, okay, got it.
The canvas.
Like an umbrella, only with sun.
Right.
Yeah.
I got some great suppliers down in Librook, New York. I try to buy local.
A lot of it USA made?
I try to as best I can.
Yeah.
You know, with all these tariffs, they'll send you, it's going to be $2 extra a yard or $3 extra a yard. It's always extra cost or something.
No kidding.
You know, and it's just, I don't know.
How do people get a hold of you? Like, do marinas and boat people recommend you, or do?
It's a lot of word of mouth.
Yeah.
I got a lot of word of mouth, and Facebook's a great way to advertise. I do a little advertising on that.
Right.
You guys help big time.
Well, that's
I get
good.
a lot of characters coming in and say that heard me on the radio.
That's pretty good. Yeah, when you say you do restaurants too, so like if we're looking at the restaurant in Happy Days or one of those retro places, you do the Naga. Is that Naugahyde?
Yep. I do the Beeville Diner.
Oh, okay.
I do all that. I do the Applebee's locations. I do 5 of those.
So all the bench
seating.
seats and all the seating
and everything like that.
That's
I think I did
cool.
a new. There's a roast beef place or something. It's downtown. I did a big 18-foot bench for them.
Wow.
You know, Esposito had the contract, and he called me up and he said, "Lou, I need an 18-foot bench," and I made it for him.
You know, here's
So
this is where Tom will remember, because you slapped him when he asked the question before.
I
you
did.
know, how he did. And, this is where he says, "Don't you do dentist stuff?" Because he knows how much I can't stand the dentist. So go ahead, Tom. Ask him. Go on.
So you do medical chairs.
I do medical upholstery. You know, I do dental upholstery. I got seats everywhere, dental chairs everywhere.
That's interesting because it's not just the material that you have to put on, but all that hardware that
they take it apart, put it back together, and all new foam. It's all a big deal. All cutting, custom cutting. I got a son who's really getting good at installing.
Okay,
he's doing great. Brandon is like unbelievable.
So you got your family involved.
Correct.
Very nice.
Yeah. Good.
No.
Then I got my nephew who goes to OCC.
Okay.
Aaron Michael, and he made me like a TV with a slideshow of all my work.
Oh, that's nice.
And he did a really good job.
That's good. So people that they say, I know a guy. Tom, my canvas. So canvas. Now, do you do the overtop canvas or just the boat seats or both?
I do both.
Yeah.
I do all different types. I do covers. I do the seats. I do and just getting people in the schedule. I picked up one of these, those old chalkboards, kind of like things with dry erase board. And I bought a big one. I found it on Facebook Marketplace, and I got a list of people just going down. And I try to keep that in order. On when product comes in, the wheeler, I have to move around the schedule or anything.
Okay, and now people go, I didn't get it fixed in the winter, but how quick can I have my boat all redone? Kind of, you stand in line a little this time of year.
There's a line.
You got a wait list.
There's a line 10 to 15 deep right now.
Okay.
But if the sooner they come and they pick out what they want, they get in that line, and then we just try to knock it out best we can.
So they can schedule. If you said, I want to keep my boat in the water this summer. Hey, can I drop my boat off in September? You would say
perfect. I found a fellow came in yesterday. He's from Norwich. He came in yesterday. He's got a Malibu ski boat, and he's like, well, how long does it take to do it? And then all of a sudden I gave him some numbers and he was like, okay, well, can I come in September? And that's the perfect time to come in.
Okay.
Perfect time for the winter. So you put your boat away in October, November. You get your interior done.
Right. Will you also affect repairs if somebody just has like a rip or something like that?
If there's a rip. I got a guy who could fix a little teeny rips.
Okay.
He comes in and does the rips.
Because I know a lot of times by the snaps, sometimes the snaps rip off.
And I can do a
fast
like stitch up for you or something.
You can do
stuff
like
you wouldn't
that
believe
too.
As many people listen to you guys. You guys are pretty popular.
Well, thank you.
Well, that's Tom's fault.
They're pretty popular guys here in Syracuse.
I don't know. I think our
you would think the
listeners
pay would be commensurate.
I think our listeners are too old to change the radio station, so it just stuck there from 1978. Admiral Canvas Co.com. Yep. Correct? Right. AdmiralCanvasCo.com. Call Lou 885-5568 if you want to get in line. Even me say, hey, can you give me a quote? Sure, whatever it is. 885-5568. Thanks for being here, Louis.
Thank you, sir.